Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Hey, y'all, hey. It's Toots and Boots Tuesday. I am Toots.
I am Boots, and welcome to the show. Hey. Hey, y'all, hey.
It's a new year. It is 20 and the 24.
It's the 2024.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Hey, y'all. We missed y'all.
We did. Oh, my gosh. The holiday was...
We had a lot going on, y'all.
Yeah, the holiday was just holidaying, you know? And we're glad to be back.
We're glad to be back.
Yes,
Y'all missed us? We missed y'all. Hey, Tootie Booties. Hey.
So, guys, while we were out over the holiday, I had a few people that was DMing me because they were like, where y'all at? You know, what happened? Did y'all break up? You don't like her no more? I mean, people just really, I'm like, yo, she my friend for life. Like, even if this show don't even happen no more.
It's still happening here.
It's still happening here. We still together, okay?
Hey, yo.
But, you know, sometimes we just need a break. And so that's what happened. We needed to take a break. Boots had a loss in her family. And, you know, we just continue to pray for her and her family. Yes. Condolence to them.
Thank you.
My daughter was in town from L.A., so I'm sorry, y'all, but she come first.
Good. Absolutely.
And I was just spending, you know, a lot of time with family, and it was just really good.
It was the holidays, you know, so it was a way of us to just, you know, spend some time, take a seat back. But guess what? We're back. And y'all look. Toots said not in the 2024. Come on now.
Y'all, I have fully recovered from my surgery. Like I was telling Boots, you know, I was just really scared. I think I was shell shocked.
Yeah, hypochondriac, y'all.
Whatever.
I love my friend, but bro,
I was shell shocked. You know, I still don't drink as much as I used to because I used to put it down. But no, I don't anymore. You know, y'all know I'm still trying to get my life together.
Yeah. So we're gonna do something a little different today. We're gonna call this Fannin out.
Fanning out, because we're going to just let it out for our fans. Because these are questions from you.
Yes.
You, the fans. And continue to send us questions, DM us, you know, text us or whatever and say, hey, guys, let me ask you this question. We're going to talk about it on the show.
Yes.
So, I actually typed these questions back in the beginning of December. Haven't looked at them, so this is cold read for both of us.
Here we go.
Because y'all can see all our lights in my glasses, but you know. Oh my God, that was too much for me.
Able to see the words,
I might not, but we'll see. Y'all know I'm blind as a bat. So a said straight man that dates a trans woman, is he gay?
Yes. I mean, cut and dry. Yes. Now ain't nothing wrong with it. Wherever you get your love from, hey, let it all come down. However, a straight man with a trans guy, yes. I think it's more of a fetish though.
But okay, so what happened is this happened from a show that a friend and I watch, which is 90 Day Fiance. and it was, I know, I love 90 Day Fiance. I actually manage their mental health.
That is right.
So, yeah, so they're a client of mine. So, but yes, so this guy is on there. He is said to be, you know, heterosexual. This man that has reversed himself completely. So,
okay, so
apparently, like 7 years ago when they first met, they had never been intimate. So he had not, like 7 years ago when they first met, they had never been intimate, and so he didn't know. The man, the trans, still had, you know, his male parts.
Okay.
So they never were intimate, but the man, the trans, ended up telling the gentleman, "Oh, you know, I'm trans." He broke up with him, right? So they had not been together for like, I'll say, 5 years. Okay.
But then
now that Shim then got all of his parts removed, they have now reconnected. And so now, but he's having a really hard time. He's having a hard time being intimate with him, the trans, because it's in the back of his head, like, yeah, you look like a woman,
but you there.
But you are. But then they have been intimate. Now he didn't test out the scientific parts that the trans has, and so my friend and I was like, "Is he gay?"
Let me ask this question though. So how long was it prior to them being intimate? Did he reveal that he was trans?
No, so he revealed that he was trans 7 years ago to him.
Okay.
And they broke up. He was like, "Oh no, I don't want to be with you."
Bro, that's still the same thing.
So now that he has reversed himself, now he's like, "Hey, I want you back. I reversed myself. Let's get back together." So now he's back.
You still a man. You were born a man.
And that's how I see it too.
You were born a man, and let me tell you something. They coolest people. The best people to hang out with, ride or die, Bunny and Clyde type stuff. I'm for it. Wherever you get your love from, you understand? But you still a man.
Yeah, that's still a man.
You're still a man.
And a friend of his on the show said, like, do you like men? And he's like, nah.
Yes.
Nah. Like, he's like, no, I don't like men. I love women.
No, you don't.
I love women. So the trans actually went in his phone and saw that he has been connecting with these women.
So then he needs to leave that. He needs to go ahead and leave her alone.
I think he just with her because he want a green card. Because this is 90 Day Fiance.
If
anybody know me personally, y'all know I was a 90 Day Fiance. So
we done mentioned it on the show. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I truly believe that he may be using this individual, and you
can't play with nobody's feelings and emotions like that, because if this woman,
no. I'm sorry. If anybody that know me know I'm conservative. I'm sorry. That is not a woman.
I'm with you when you're right.
You cannot say now this woman, because if you don't bleed every month, if you never bleed every month and don't die, you ain't no woman. I'm so sorry. I'm not with it, because I wasn't with it when Bruce Jenner was named Woman
of the Year. He going back to damn Bruce. Now that was wrong.
I didn't know
Girl,
that.
You ain't seen me looking very Bruce-ish these days.
I just don't have time for the
It's too much. It's too much. But don't play with that man. Don't play with that man's or whatever pronoun it is that he, she, them,
him,
whatever it is, that pronoun that they're using, right? Don't play with that man's emotions like that. No matter what your motive is, let him be. Let him be. Let him go on so he can find somebody that is going to accept him for who he desires to be.
And yeah, so he really need to leave the trans alone.
Leave the people alone.
Okay.
Now, that's a good one.
All right, so this is one that was forwarded to me from one of my homegirls. It was actually a question on Instagram. It says, an unemployed man living with you. He cooks, he cleans, and he gets $700 in food stamps. Would you consider him a provider?
No. A man that don't work, don't eat. What? You gotta get out of here.
Now let me tell you.
Now I'm all for them yams. You understand?
I'm all about the food stamps.
Yeah, because honey, I just was in the store yesterday wanting some turkey wings. Them damn turkey wings was $25, but it was as big as my forearm. No, you're not a provider.
No, you can't. Now, if you got food stamps and you working, then yeah, we're good.
Yeah, let's do it.
let's make the money.
You're not a provider.
No, you need to go out and work. I had a situation. Got to tell this quick story. Was dating this guy. We started dating. He moved in with me. He lost his job. Like 2 months of him moving in.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, you lost your job. I make decent money. I got you.
You support your man.
I would support, honey. I won't do that again. Let me let you know. If we ain't married, I don't care what your financial situation is. That's your financial situation. I won't do it again. But yeah, so like he was cooking, clean. I got home every day, like my clothes folded. I mean, down.
Okay, so he was
being productive. My house was clean, all of that. But but
did he get stuck
though? Because
you could be down. You could be down on your luck.
He was using his unemployment. Like, he was like, oh, his unemployment came on Wednesday. He was at the pool hall on Friday. He was broke by Saturday. You know, and now you coming in.
You already ain't got no money.
You always coming in talking about, hey, I need you. Can I get some money to pay my daughter's daycare? And me, because I love that little girl to this day. You know, she's a junior in high school now. I love that little girl.
So his priorities
I was paying the daughter daycare, and I'm like, you know what? No. See, the stuff that I did, you know, I just thank the heavens that I have done the dumb stuff that I've done. Because guess what? I can never say I was 43, going on 44.
You better know. You better know. When you know stuff. When you know better, you do better.
So I'm okay with letting y'all know I done some dumb stuff, okay? And then no man could come on here and say, oh, I can use her. No, because the difference is...
Listen, y'all. And any woman...
I have learned my lesson.
You can say it. But we've all been crazy for a man before.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you.
We've been crazy.
Every day, I kept saying, every single day. I was coming home from work. I'd be driving. I said, you know, I'm going to break up with him today. I'm going to break up with him today. I really did. And he probably watching this because he and I, we actually went to school together and reconnected, went to high school together.
So he watched the show?
Yeah. So we laugh about it all the time. So I always say, I'm going to break up with him. I'm going to break up with him. And I get home and, you know, things happen. You know, adult things happen. And then I forget that I was supposed to break up with him. And then he'd be like, can I drive your truck? And then I'm handing my keys over the lady.
Oh, you was digmatized. Friend was, and it be like that sometimes.
And that,
honey, that wanker be wankering.
You know, and that happened, you know, but
sure. Thank
goodness I was 33 and not 43.
Come through. When you know better, you do better. Y'all, I'm going to spotlight something real quick. It's Black Girl Magic Riesling. It is so good, y'all. It is so good. And it's made by Black girls. All right? The McBride sisters, if y'all ain't tried it, try it. So good.
We love a good Black
love a good Black. Hello. And support. But this one is really good. If you like dry, it's a little bit of hint of sweetness there. It's really good. But okay, my bad, girl. I had to let the people see what you drink.
So yeah, so guys, you know, you have to work because my grandfather always said a man that don't work. He does not.
That's
eat.
In the Bible.
He can't eat anything.
Ain't the Bible people saying
anything?
That? You better go get you a job, Mr. Sir.
No.
You need more than them yamps.
Yeah. Full stamps is fine, but you have to.
I don't care how good I don't care how good that wankering. You better come up in here with.
But you know the amount of men when I was on the dating app, the amount of men that are not working.
I can imagine
in the world today. Like it's kind of sad. Like you could do anything. You can deliver
something
food,
is better than nothing.
Grubhub, because honey, I'm an Uber Eats queen, honey. You'll stay employed with me. I Uber Eats all the time.
And that boy of mine, mommy, can we get out food or you gonna order it?
Right. So go get you a job. Go do something. I mean, McDonald's hire every Thursday. Just go out there and go fill out the application. A lot of times they hire on the spot. You know, so definitely do that. A lot of men, you know, they don't want to go out for certain jobs because they may have a criminal record. Yeah,
that is true. But listen, something is better than nothing.
A lot of jobs don't care nowadays because people don't want to work. That's better than Biden flying and bringing all of these immigrants in, taking the jobs that are your jobs. So go out there and work so that the immigrants won't take your job.
Right, as long as you can keep up this maintenance. I don't care where you work. Well, I really don't.
No, you almost was about to say you care what he worked. And friend, you do. So I'm going to address that because I can't let you ride by that and let these people think that you don't care.
To a certain extent.
What's wrong with him? So what can he not do for you to say, I can't date him because he ain't bringing in a certain amount of money?
I ain't never thought about that. I will say this, though. Let me say this. You got to bring something.
Okay.
You got
to bring something. How about if he work at McDonald's?
I don't care about that.
Really, friend?
But you know I was talking to the little dude from the McDonald's.
What little dude from
the one time, child.
It
didn't go nowhere. It was just conversation.
I don't remember that.
But he was immature. Like he acted like he worked. He acted like he worked at McDonald's. Does that make sense?
You talking the dude that night we was at the window?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, okay.
He acted like he worked at McDonald's.
But you got to understand this. It's not him working at McDonald's. It was also his age
Yeah, the baby was, honey.
He was a young boy.
He was young.
So how about if you're dating? So how about if you meet someone 47 today? We leave here tonight and go somewhere, and we go to McDonald's, get a Big Mac, extra mac sauce, fries hot with no salt on it, so we make sure they're hot. How about if we go do that, right?
It's a no, I cannot.
And you see this man, and he is absolutely gorgeous. His skin is dark as tar, and his beard is white and it's clean. It's pepper with like salt and pepper. He got a nice haircut. Very neat. His uniform ain't dirty. Like, he actually washed his uniform, and he looks very neat, shirt tucked. Because you know how they say it's the way he wear his pants, you know? So he got his shirt tucked in and everything. He looked neat. And he speaks very, you know, intelligently.
I ain't gonna be
He ain't no, hey, sis,
I ain't gonna be
How about if he said, you know, hello, young lady, you know, you look very nice tonight.
I ain't gonna be able to.
Why?
Friend, I just.
So you lied.
With where I am, I'm
Boots
cleaning it up.
Lied like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes ago.
If Boots is sitting in her shit right now, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Let me tell you why.
That. She will backpedal.
Let me tell you why I can't do it. I can't.
Why?
Because that's not where I'm at in my life. Okay. And I'm not knocking him for where he is, because he's at least doing something. But I'm not saying nobody has to meet me where I am, but you got to at least be able to get your foot in the door.
So let me ask you this question.
Okay.
How about if the same man, very respectful man, you know, he's a God-fearing man, all of that, okay? He want to pray with you and for you.
Okay.
How about if that man just need a woman to step in and say, okay, baby, this is what you're going to do. What are your skills? Let me help you do your resume. And you help him get his foot on Fort Jackson doing something else. You done took him from McDonald's. And see, that's what women don't understand. We can see that man out there doing less than what we're doing. But wait a minute. But we can take him, and don't matter his age.
Okay, so when you express it like that, here's where I'm going to say. I'm not going into it to be in a relationship with you. What we can do is we can be friends. If it happens to grow, something happens to grow from that, then so be it.
I feel like that's wrong. Because now you only want a relationship with him because now it's where you want him to be.
If it grows. It may not grow.
But what I'm saying is, still, you are considering giving him an opportunity.
No.
Only because he's where you want him to be in his life. So that's not fair to him. And that's why a lot of our black men, right, that are trying, a lot of them, our black community, some of them didn't have dads, some of them grew up in the streets, some of them had really hard lives. So they need, and it's not their fault how they grew up.
You're right. But I'm going to say this. We are women that have
went to college and then got ourselves together, and we are in our career, at a status in our career. Why can't we say, you know what, it's a difference between raising this black man than supporting this black man.
Honestly, it's one and the same in this situation.
It's really not.
To me, it is.
Him.
Yeah. Okay, so
you ain't teaching him to be manable, because I remember I said he's already a respectable man. He knows the Lord.
Correct.
He has manners, all of this stuff. So you're not teaching him. You're not raising him.
If we become friends, and he is willing to learn, and he is willing to be led, be submissive to those things that I have to offer, my knowledge, my skills, my abilities, my network. I'm not going into it looking for anything for him. If it grows and progresses into that, that's something completely different. But that's not how I'm going to even go into the situation. I'm not going into the situation like that.
I feel like a man that's a true leader, he's a true leader. He knows how to lead where his strength is, and he recognizes his woman's strength, and he allows her to lead where her strength is.
Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. That's the dynamic of their relationship. And that is why they get so much criticism about how their marriage is. But he has said, I don't know if there's
they get a lot of criticism because they let that little boy turn.
Well, that's something completely different.
No, you know.
Now that's something.
That's the criticism that they got because.
But no, when he did an interview and he said, I allow her to lead where she's strong I'm not strong in everything.
Right.
And I think that takes a real man.
Leader.
Correct. Correct.
That's a true leader in a man.
I like that about them.
To see where I'm strong at, and I'm like, baby, I got this. Let me take the lead on this, and you take the lead on that.
Absolutely. And I think that can still be done in a friend zone as well.
I'm never gonna say
if there's a skill set that I have. You can't just want him now,
because guess what he's gonna say?
But I don't.
You know what he should say to you? He should say, "Oh, you friend zoned me."
But here's
and so now you want me? No, I want Tamika.
Go get Tamika. You can have her.
Or Becky.
But understand, go get her too. Amanda. Go get all Selena. Go get all of them. Because here's the thing. What you can't say is that I wasn't helpful. I gave you the attention
as his friend, but why couldn't you be? Why you can't be helpful as his woman?
Again, if we progress to that is a mutual understanding between the two of us. It's not like I'm about, okay, now I don't put you on. You could be my man now. That's not how. That's ain't even something I would do. It is. Not for me.
Bottom line is,
not for me.
You ain't dating a man from McDonald's.
No, I'm not.
Okay, the day you have it.
It's not happening.
And next question.
Next, check please.
Oh goodness. Does height really matter?
Yes. Yes, it does. Let me tell you why. The people done call me an Amazon on the Facebook dating, right? And I'm really just 5'9". My legs are long. My legs are long. I'm a tall girl. My dad was 6'4". My doggone my mom is like 5'10". Yeah. Like my mom is 5'10". So it's like I'm a tall girl. I prefer a tall man. I've relaxed my standard on that.
Oh, that's a lie, y'all.
Friend,
I'm just gonna tell you.
I have relaxed my standard.
I don't believe that.
Let me pull up my dating profile so you can see.
Well,
you have to at least
pull it out so we can see.
You have to at least be my height, and that is in my profile.
So now he still got to be taller than you. What's wrong with
5'9"?
But what's wrong with a man that's 5'8"? But he's a great guy. See, my thing is right now, I am about character. For me, that other stuff, it can come. Finances will come. Jobs will come, and those things come and go. Things that can come and go, and you can lose at any time. I can lose my job tomorrow. How can I tell you got to do this and you got to work at this place? My job can cancel my behind tomorrow morning. That is true. Okay, finances could change. Living situation could change, but guess what's hard to change? That character, your morals and your values. Mm-hmm. If I find a man that have morals and values, and he truly, sincerely love me, he care for me, he makes me feel good. I like romance. I'm a romance girl, y'all. Oh, I want to hear you tell me you love me. I want to hear you say sweet stuff to me. I'm all about the mushy stuff. That gets me. That really gets me.
Never met a compliment I ain't like.
If a guy is doing those things for me and buying me a little gift here and there, because I like gifts. I love surprises, girl. I do. I love me a good. I don't need anything, but I like stuff, okay? And that's a big difference. I really do. But if a guy is doing those little cute things for me, buy me some groceries, say, baby, you know what? I got your light bill this month. What? Forget getting my nails done, baby. Pay this light bill. But see, if you do little stuff like that, and you have morals and values, and you believe in God, you pray with me, you worship with me, that's the kind of stuff that gets me. Because Saturday mornings I'm worshiping.
He can
put you 5'6" with me.
What you 5'5", 5'6"?
Yeah.
If he 5'3", 5'2", 5'3",
I've done it.
It's a no for me.
Same guy I was telling you about earlier. He was much shorter than me. It's a no
for me.
We always went out and we had looked like this right here. And I would have on heels.
I'm not about to be Ren and Stimpy around these parts.
But let me tell you what made him I was so attracted to him. His confidence. He was short, but his confidence was tall. And that meant something. And his morals and values was good, but he just didn't want to work. Like, that's just what tore us apart. Like, he even told me he gave the girl after me. He said, I gave her everything that you deserve. He literally said it to this day. He said, I gave her everything you deserve. I said, oh, well, then go back to her. I don't want you back, but thank you for letting me know that You know, I was doing what I needed to do to be able to support you, and I'm gonna support you, but you got to bring something.
I just, you gotta at least be my height. I don't want to look. I don't want to look down at you. I don't want to look down at you.
It's no problem with looking down at a guy.
I'm not doing it.
You might be missing out on your blessings.
And God, well, I'll be single forever because I'm not doing it. You gotta at least be 5'9" over here. At least 5'9". So I'm gonna put some shoes on. She thinks
she doggone 6 Flags.
I'm gonna put some shoes on.
5'9" to get on this ride.
And you do. Honey, some of my old friends will tell you, I used to tell people, you got to be this tall to ride this ride. And I mean it. Now, I have relaxed it. Again, here in my dating profile, it says, please at least be my height.
Okay. Sorry, not sorry. I see that. Mm-hmm. All right, we got 2 more questions. Does penis size matter?
Yes. Absolutely.
No.
Yes.
It's the one time.
Don't come over here with no damn mushroom.
This is the one time. Y'all know I don't normally agree with.
Don't come over here with no mellow mushroom. But it's a no for me.
I'm sorry.
No.
I absolutely agree with this.
Let me tell y'all something. You gotta either split me wide, or you got to go deep. You got both, preferably. Let's be clear. 2 for 1. Give me both of them, and hey, I can teach you. I can teach you everything else, cause I got to teach you. I got to train you with how I like it anyway. Size matters.
Yes, guys. It does. Don't let them girls
fool you.
They just want you for your money. Because that's the only way a woman gonna stay with someone that is not satisfied. Yeah, it's just, it's about being satisfied. For me, it's just about the connection that I have with that person and being satisfied. Because if you're not satisfied in that way, because financing and sex are the 2 leading issues that will break up relationships and marriages. It happens every day, all day.
This might be another topic.
So definitely, one time I agree with Boots. Y'all see that? Amen. All right, last question. A guy asks you out on Tuesday for a date for Saturday. You don't hear from him until Saturday morning. Do you still go out with him?
This is a double-edged. This is a 2-sided question. Because if he could be out of town on work, you know, and cannot have his phone. I think it depends on the relationship that those 2 individuals have. My personal opinion. Now, there should be a follow-up text or something. You know what I mean? There should be some type of communication, if possible. But again, I think that is situational. It's going to depend on what your relationship is with that individual.
And that's true. So let's say hypothetically it's the first date. Like y'all met.
Then shit, no.
Y'all met at the Waffle House.
Don't stand me up.
But that's not standing you up now.
If I don't hear from him,
standing up and not showing up for the actual
you date. Know what? You're right. I led with the wrong thing. You're right. I'm gonna be there because that's where you said you wanted me to be at, and this is the time that I'm supposed to be there. I'm gonna be there, but then I will adjust accordingly depending on how it work out. Okay. But there should be some type of communication at least leading up to the time we're supposed to be somewhere.
I hear what you're saying, but I also see that I just met you. I ain't got no obligations.
No, you don't have no obligation.
Converse with you throughout the week because one, I'm working, you're working. You know, I don't really have to, but me as a woman, because we are emotional creatures, we do like to hear from the person who we are.
That ain't got nothing to do with being a woman. I think that's just a respectful thing to do.
But I'm saying my thoughts and feelings, Boots.
But no, wait.
Because I'm a woman, you know, and I'm
so what if it was a woman that set it up? You told this guy, meet me here at this time, and you don't reach out to him.
That's probably. But I'm kind of that person. Because I don't need to talk to you all the time. I just don't have that need because I have so much fun by myself. So I don't need to talk to him. If I just met you, even if we together in a whole relationship, I'll check in, but I don't need to sit on the phone with you.
It's not about sitting on the phone though. This is a simple, hey, are we still still on?
But
me communicating to him because I done set it up.
If the only time I need
like
to
you just said,
if I'm canceling the date, but if you haven't heard from me, we still on.
I'm not gonna say in this situation. I'm not gonna say no news is good news because life could happen. We don't know what could have happened. You know what I mean? You gotta communicate something.
But see, I have this thing because I've been stood up before. I don't get dressed until you tell me you on the road.
Same.
You know.
So then if
I ain't heard from you, I'm gonna lay in my bed. My clothes will be hanging on the door. But I'm gonna lay in my bed in my robe watching 90 Day Fiance. And
so then he gets there and you're not there.
Oh, he calls me. Well, but I didn't know if you was on your way. But remember the question said you don't hear from him till Saturday morning. So we're going to converse Saturday morning.
Then it's I'm okay with that. Because we've still solidified it.
It's not us just showing up at the destination.
Oh, okay, so I misunderstood the question.
He made a date on Tuesday for Saturday, and you don't hear from him until Saturday morning.
Yeah, I'm still
going. So he texts you and say, we're still down. We're going out at 5 o'clock.
I'm okay
I see you at 5 o'clock.
I'm okay with that.
But I will also say in that conversation, text me when you get on the road because I'm closer to the destination.
Communication is key.
Because normally if I'm setting up a date, I'm going to pick some place that's closer to my place, okay? So I'm closer to the destination. Let me know when you're on the way so that I can go ahead and start getting myself together. I got to go take my dog out. I'll say any old thing just to make sure that I know when you get on the road, you know?
Nah, so, I can agree with that. But yeah, I misunderstood the question. So yes, I didn't got to hear from you. As long as you let me know, hey, hey, see you later. It can be something as simple as that. All right, my boy. I'll see you when I see you. And with that, that's it. That's all. It's Toots and Boots, y'all. And there you have it.
Send those questions in, y'all.